all of a sudden I've been here, and it was, man, what a long week that I had. But it's usual Nintendo tradition, and also the other keeper. And because we end up going to the Electronic Entertainment Expo, E3. But but the E3 that we know is like this. E3 is the center of the game dimension. The orb in the center of those three throwing islands, that acts as a transmission screen, say to the creator's world. Although each island will have its own unique, is specifically exclusively to say each of the three factions. The Microtary, the PlayStational, and us, the Nintendo, the Nintendom. Although though each of our traditions are sort of different from one another, from each other. But I'll not go into that detail. Just let me tell you about my little trip at E3. My trip and my expressions on what went down. That I sort of started with, say, in the micro region. And well, let's just say there's nothing say new. Well, actually, technically I knew, but well, it's like this. The usual thing they have started off is with showing a new footage of their coming game, Halo 4. Although Master Chief may come across some kind of mechanical war sentries, possibly more dangerous than the Covenant was. Well, this is gonna be with some declassifying Gears of War campaign with a totally different protege. But that'll be out next year. In a nutshell, nothing new, or usual. Well, EA shows us their usual garbage. Even Dead Space 3. Well, I have to usually clean up that mess. Ubisoft, however, has something that really scares me. It's not Zombie U. It was a game that had contained the most dangerous weapon. A network. It's called Watchdog. In this game you have set in Chicago, near future, and that everyone can be at your disposal. Surveillance cameras, phones, even can listen to, and even the intel that they have on people. I'm saying that Ubisoft is kind of cutting the line. Cutting the thin line between peacekeepers to terrorists. But when the conference was over, I had to change uniforms to
to my PlayStation on E4. And then Quark grabs me by my arm and to yank me directly to the conference, directly to the conference before when I
started.
got to get to the reserved PlayStation seatings. I saw the usual third-party games, but although one thing that had everyone cheering was
Beyond Two Souls.
well, at least one thing. Well, it's just that it's had good graphics. Let's just say it'll have some more action moments. Don't know about its previous installment, about its predecessor, Heavy Rain. Well, that I don't usually care, but you get
Wonder Book is, some would say, a very interesting point. Although this although it does open smart opportunities, open up multiple opportunities.
thus had me thinking, what if I can make some games for that kind of book? Well, make some graphic novel that adapts to that kind of technology. Quark, similar idea, but with more bigger interests. But he's also infuriating about the fact
that he'll be a background character for the PlayStation All-Star Battle Royale. I think he's gonna demand to have him as a playable character, but I don't think he'll be at the launching roster. But I'd rather think twice if I were him, because at the end of the presentation they shown two new ones. One I hardly named one, but the other one was.
But it's the Big Daddy I would be more concerned if I were. I'd be more concerned. If he didn't do something that Nimronic, then I don't know Quark. But if he ever does that and wimps out, well, you get the point. But, and they saved God of War and Ascension for last. And which is a no-brainer. After I left, I went down I'd say straight back to my hotel, and at least gave my report to just for the following day.